Hi, let's learn a simple topic Coulomb's law from Grade 12 Physics, first chapter Electric Charges and Fields. Let's see the statement first. Coulomb's law states that the electrostatic force between two stationary point charges is directly proportional to the product of the magnitudes of the charges and inversely proportional to the square of the distance between them. So what do you mean by electrostatic force? As you know, two types of charges are there, positive and negative. If two positive charges or two negative charges are there, or we can say like charges are there, means two positive or two negative charges are there, then that two charges will repel each other. And if we are considering one positive charge and one negative charge, means unlike charges are there, means the force between them will be attractive. So electrostatic force can be repulsive or attractive. It depends on the type of charge. So electrostatic force between two stationary point charges. Stationary means no motion present, means the charges are at rest, they are not moving at all. And point charges means the size of the charge is small compared to the distance of separation. So hope you understand the meaning of electrostatic force, stationary point charges. So I will draw a picture that will make you understand better this law. First, let me consider two charges. So this charge we can consider as Q1 and the second charge is considered as Q2. These two charges Q1 and Q2 can be like charges or unlike charges. If Q1 and Q2 are like charges means the force will be repulsive. And if Q1 and Q2 are unlike charges means electrostatic force will be attractive. So whatever it is, the Coulomb's law states that electrostatic force between two stationary point charges. See, here we consider two charges Q1 and Q2, and these two charges are separated by a distance r. So the force, anyway, force is there, electrostatic force is there between two charges Q1 and Q2, and the charge is directly proportional to the product of the magnitudes of the charges. That means we can express it as mathematically the force F is directly proportional to product of magnitudes of the charges, means F electrostatic force F directly proportional to Q1 and Q2 and inversely proportional to square of the distance between them. Here two charges Q1 and Q2 separated by a distance r, so that we can express mathematically as F inversely proportional to r square. So F proportional to 1 by r square means if this right side quantity increases, left side quantity decreases. If it decreases, the left side quantity will increase. That is the meaning of inversely proportional. And directly proportional means if Q1 and Q2 it is increases, the left hand side quantity force will increase. If Q1 and Q2 this product decreases, F will also decreases. So that is directly proportional. So these two statements we can write together as F is equal to F proportional to Q1 Q2 by R square. And this proportionality, we have to remove this proportionality. For that we have to multiply this with a constant. So we are removing this proportionality and put equal sign, so that we have to add a constant. The constant is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0 Q1 Q2 by R square. So the constant is 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, and the other we write as such. Okay. So this is the equation. This is the mathematical form of the equation. So this is the equation. So hope you understand it well. According to the statement, we wrote the mathematical formula F equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0, which is the constant, and Q1 Q2 by R square. Q1 Q2 means the product of magnitude of the two charges. R square means the square of the distance between two charges. So hope it will be easy for you. And epsilon means epsilon. Epsilon is known as the permittivity. Permittivity means the ability of a material to store electric energy under the influence of an electric field in its dielectric medium. It is called permittivity, ability of a material to store electric energy under the influence of an electric field. And in the equation, instead of epsilon, we used epsilon 0. So this is for air or vacuum. This equation is for air or vacuum. And for a medium, we can rewrite this equation as F is equal to 1 by 4 pi epsilon Q1 Q2 by R square. This is for a medium. So let's put this equation also in box. So this equation represents the electrostatic force between two charges for a medium. And you must also know these two things, that is the value of epsilon naught equal to 8.854 into 10 raised to minus 12 Coulomb square per Newton meter square. So this value, this is the value for epsilon naught, permittivity of free space or permittivity of air or vacuum. So if we substitute this in this first equation, the constant value we can calculate it as. Everyone know it is the value of pi. So 1 by 4 into pi, 3.14 epsilon naught is this. So the final answer will get us 9 into 10 raised to 9 Newton meter square per Coulomb square. This will be the value for the constant. 1 by 4 pi epsilon 0. The final value will be 9 into 10 raised to 9. And there is a relation connecting permittivity of free space and permittivity of medium. So let's see that equation also. For any other medium, epsilon equal to epsilon equal to epsilon 0 epsilon r, where epsilon r, from this equation we can write epsilon r as epsilon by epsilon 0 is the relative permittivity of the medium with respect to vacuum or air. Here epsilon is the permittivity of a medium, epsilon naught is the permittivity of vacuum or free space, epsilon r is known as the relative permittivity. So the relation is this: epsilon equal to epsilon naught epsilon r. From that, relative permittivity epsilon r is equal to epsilon by epsilon naught. So we can rewrite again one more time, we can rewrite the equation as electrostatic force between two stationary charges in a medium. So we can add the suffix a medium, so that will be 1 by 4 pi. Instead of epsilon, we can add epsilon will be epsilon naught. So instead of epsilon, we can write epsilon naught, then the remaining term write as such q1 q2 by r square. So let me put this in a box. Yeah, so this is the final equation. This is first equation, this is second equation, this is the third equation. Okay. So hope you understand this topic well. Otherwise, if you pause it and watch from the beginning. Thank you.